Welcome to my new survival world. So, let's talk about some stuff here. As you can see, there has been a lot of building since the last episode. I have tried to make a Minecraft video for this series like 2 or 3 times, and every single time I've lost footage. So the last video that I had like some cool time lapses and stuff like that. By the way, I figured out how to use I forgot what it's called, the replay mod. I figured out how to use that. So I hope you enjoyed that cinematic, I don't know, time lapse. So I've done a lot of things, and the last video that I made before, I had like some cool time lapses, but right in the middle where I recorded and talked about things, gone. And I wasn't gonna waste my time in trying to basically chose not to build on from those videos, so I just scrapped them, and now I've chosen to start over in the video making in here. So the reason why it's been a long time since I've actually made any videos is because my computer, the thing that runs all the games, has decided to say, I'm sorry, but the fan on your computer is broken. So with this type of computer, the fan sounds horrible. It just vibrates, and it just sounds disgusting. And all the shipping and stuff to get the parts in and to get the people to fix it, it basically took like 2 weeks. And it wasn't their fault at all. It was the company that was supposed to deliver the fans and all the stuff to them. So they've basically done everything on the computer. Like, they greased a lot of the stuff up, they got some stuff on it, and they still have to replace the fan, but the fan sounds better because it's been greased up. And since it took a long time for, the stuff to come in, the people who decided to fix my laptop said, hey, we'll give you 500 extra gigs because of our lack of professionalism, because of the people, that didn't deliver their fans. So I am happy. So I'll just summarize what I've done. I've built this castle. This is gonna go straight up. This is like halfway tall compared to how tall it actually is going to be. So this is basically my base, and here is just my armory and storage and stuff. Down here is where the portal is, and some villagers. And okay, so in here we got all of my valuables, and down here I have my villager area. I decided to put them in jail because I thought it was cool. Still think it is cool. And I also randomly placed my villagers, so it actually is harder for me to use them for different things, because this is not going to be like a permanent trading hall like in my last survival world. This is more or less just like a beginner's villager setup. And oh yeah, over here is where people can get hung up and strung up and just being stuck here. And I think it's, which one is it? I think, yeah, okay, so up here, this is for storyline wise, this is the place where if there are villagers in these cells, they're not going to stay here for a long time, hence the wooden beds. That's why that is there. And down here is where basically everybody who's locked up here for good, or for years at a time. And that's why they have toilets and beds. Except this one is just like for the day or for 20 minutes or whatever. That's why there's a lot of these unprofessional villagers in here, because every single person is different that is in here, but everybody who's in here has no trades at all, because I don't know, I just decided to make it this way. And I had a time lapse for this. Maybe I can slip it into the episode. Maybe I could do that. But I made this, I was thinking like a sewer tunnel. But it's also, if they want to transfer these villagers, they can do it through the tunnel here. And also to bring air inside here so these guys can breathe appropriately without, dying of carbon monoxide. I think that's what it's called. And then we have an iron farm. As you can tell, putting this here This was here before I built the cliffside. So, and I'm too lazy to move this just because there's villagers and zombies in here, and I just don't want to move it. So it is sort of working, but also sort of not. And then up here we have an automatic smelting area. I have a carpet duplicator in here to fill the furnaces when they get empty. Just flick this lever and it just puts all the carpet stuff in until this turns on, and all the stuff gets put into there. And then, and in this room, I'm still working on it, but I have an armory. So basically, all of these dispensers dispense at once, and they all armor me up and give me my tools, and it's actually pretty cool. And I have a whole bunch of these. Maybe I should shut off the iron. Shut this off while I'm trying to explain things to you guys. But the thing that I want to kind of do is have this like be iron, this be gold, this be diamond, and then this be netherite. So they're like different classes of whatever I want to do. So it just makes it kind of more fun. And then over here, I've wanted to do this for a long time, is make an ender pearl stasis chamber. So if I ever need to be armored up right away, I mean, I have to jump away from it so then the skulk sensor doesn't get detected. But if I fly past the skulk sensor, it triggers and teleports me to this area exactly. The other thing that I'm working on is up here, which is actually I finished, which is the sugarcane farm. So basically, this bamboo grows, an observer detects the bamboo, and I put a bamboo piece here because I think it grows faster than sugarcane does. So that's why that's there. And so it grows up. I can show you if I grow it up. All of these things fire at once, and they all fall down to the hoppers, which get put into here. Originally, I had the sugarcane farm down in this area, but I built this, so I had to take it out of the way. And then over here, I have like a pretty small creeper and spider farm. My schematic that I had for this was like really tall, but I realized for like in the beginning stages of Minecraft, I did not need a super big system. So even when I'm not just like working over here, this still produces like, you know, string, bones, and gunpowder, which is cool. I also defeated the Ender Dragon a long time ago. I had a video, you know, same thing happened, videoed it, lost the footage. It couldn't happen. So it's sad. I'm frustrated because I wanted to be able to like start this series off this time with like, you know, the beginning stages, but I can't do that this time. This is my beginner house that I built when I first moved in. It's just a few mushrooms crammed together with just some random junk. And this used to be a whole base over here, but I tore it down so I could build this thing. And basically, this is just like another wall to protect from this kingdom. I have a really cool idea for this area that I'll probably put into the video. So what I kind of want to do for this video is like take all of my recordings that I do here. So like this edited video, then maybe like a live, and then like shove it together in one video. Or not like a live, but like, you know, an unedited video. So like shoving it all together. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it this time in this video. But I think that's pretty well everything that I've done. Oh, and I made a villager breeder. Yeah, that's it. So I haven't done like, you know, ginormous skyscrapers, futuristic civilizations, but I've done quite a bit of work. Oh, and the cool thing is with these like bridges and stuff, these all interconnect. See out these areas, this area, I think I have an idea. It's all up in the air right now. I kind of want to make this a futuristic civilization, or I can make it like Skulk, like a Skulk land, where like, I don't know, something came from the end, like Skulk monsters and stuff like that. And this civilization's trying to survive in these circumstances. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do yet. Hello. So that second video that you just saw was also another what's it called, replay mod clip. Hey, there's a frog. That's cool. Frogs. Oh. But that was a replay. That was just more replay mod footage that I just decided to add. And right now I'm just getting slime blocks because I needed to make a rail duplicator because I hate, you know, getting the gold, making this stuff when I can just duplicate it. And it kind of feels cheaty, but not enough to where I'm not going to use it. I literally just need like 2 more like slime balls and then I can make it. Oh wait, I didn't even explain what the heck I was doing. Oh, I'm moving the iron farm. I've changed my mind. I'm going to move my iron farm to my tower and make it fit. I figured out part of the schematic that it looks pretty good in that spot. So yeah, that's what I'm really doing right now. So I just need 2 slime balls to make the rails and then put them on. And what I'm doing is I want to move the drowned that's in the farm first because it's the hardest mob to put in there, because if it's in the sun, it'll burn. And if I get it in its pocket, like in its area, then I don't have to worry about it anymore, which would be nice. And I'm also going to make the farm not built out of random blocks. I'm actually going to use smooth slab, smooth stone, and just, was it brick walls? So. Sniffles compared to my last recording. Yesterday I was sick, like starting like scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest. I was like at a 3, and today now I'm at a 4, so that's not great at all. And so I've made a few plans on the building that's going to be going here and what this room is going to become. So this room is going to be a ginormous smelting, like a smelting area for, oh no, sorry, a forge. for the giant weapons. If you don't know the storyline, this city has huge weapons, like crazy armor, and this tower is like a giant smithing tower. And I mean, that's basically it for now on the story, because in here we have the giant like forge, then we have like a huge furnace that's gonna go here, and then this is just the schematic. I don't actually have this in yet, but we're gonna have a whole bunch of armor. I made a different pathway to go down into the villager area, because it'd be kind of weird to go in the armory to put a person in jail. So I changed that up, and I'm actually putting doors on this area. I have really cool chandelier ideas, and yeah, this is basically what I'm working on first. It's going to take a lot of resources. Like all of this blackstone stuff I don't have on command, so I have to gather it just naturally. And like wood's gonna be over here. This is gonna be a giant smeltery. The villagers are gonna be let loose after I'm done building in here. I'm not gonna really work with netherite armor right now, because honestly I'm not there yet. But I am making this area and another huge like tower going up, and that's how I'm going to be able to get my netherite armor, is through the forge. Okay, so I have the last block that we need to finish up the basement down here. I need some scaffolding. This lodestone is mostly for decoration, but I probably will actually use it for finding my base. Bam, there we go. So I have finished this area. So I used like a whole bunch of potion brewing areas as like really cool chandeliers. Then I made this sword. Like I was thinking about, like, if the forger was here, it'd be like the first ever tools that he made. So like this would be ever like his first ever sword that he made, and then in here would be like, so this is a hammer. So this would like be the first time he ever made like this hammer, or these would be his forging tools. So like a person the size of me grabbing a hammer and hammering and forging this giant sword. And then this is also like a legendary giant pickaxe as well. I mean, yeah, that's sums up everything else. This is, I have made a decision about this. So in the schematic, there's a whole bunch of armor pieces here for decoration, but I'm actually going to use this area as like my backup armor pieces. So you're not going to see a whole bunch of armor in here for a while, but it will just be like progressively building up. So I really like this area. I got to take all these chests away, and oh, I let the villagers go too. Oh, and by the way, I also have fresh animations on, so now these guys can look at me and move their eyebrows, and so a lot of mobs can do the same. So I made this hole that goes down into here, into my jail system. I didn't really think ahead about a jail in a forge, but this is my idea for the storyline. So the people who are in these jail cells by the smelter, it's basically just to scare them. That's my storyline. So shall I say goodbye? Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's kind of a jumbled up episode, but I did my best to throw it all together and finally make a video for you guys. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.